Hey, sorry about that. How are you this evening? Thank you for liking. You are more than welcome to ask a question if you have a question. Yeah, absolutely. I believe you joined me the other night, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks for coming back and joining me. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we can get tonight. 11:20, 11:20. Hey, Truth. The live messages. Yeah. See if I can turn this down. Distracted. Hmm. So I definitely see a. Hey, Lizzie. I definitely see a lot of motivation to try to move forward in this relationship. Like, definitely in the feminine side. Like, this is something that you want to move up and forward with. And I think that it's something that is just like the constant like thought in your mind. Like, you want to continue to climb this ladder. Like, you are the one who's definitely feels like you're taking most of the control in this relationship to try to move it forward. And I think that's kind of something that we had talked about before. I'm getting the sense of like you like this connection is like you feel like you want to be acknowledged more than you are, kind of in a positive way. Like you're feeling like I need something a little bit more from you. Like I need you to acknowledge me. I want you to acknowledge the good stuff, you know what I mean? And not always necessarily so, negative type, and I feel like that is something that you're really trying to pull forward and pull out from this person. Hi, thank you for joining me this evening. I'm getting kind of the sense of like it's like you are ready to kind of just, you're really pulling, you're really trying to move up and, to really continue like the next level of this relationship. Yeah. Yeah, like, and I definitely see that. You need more acknowledgement. You need that appreciation. You need this person to show you want this person to show you off. You know what I mean, in a good way. Like this is my woman. You know what I mean? Like you want to be shown off. You want somebody to make you feel good in that type of way. And it seems like you're pulling and pulling and pulling to, you're reaching up. You're trying to get to that next place, but it's just not, it seems like a lot of the work is all on your side. All on your side. I feel like there's a lot of more like thought process and thinking that's kind of like for this connect and this person, it's kind of like you wish this was something else than it really isn't. You know what I mean? Kind of like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely sense that. And so, but I feel like this tight connection between both of you in this sense. Um, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just like such a tricky this connection is tricky. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of work being pulled on one way, but there's also so many other things that emotionally it's just like you can't let it go. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're daydreaming of, this person is just, oh, I this could happen and that could happen and like this could be like, you know, this huge, beautiful, amazing like engagement with this person and all these things, but they're not there yet. And it's kind of just, you know, see, when I see birds and symbolize them and symbol here, excuse me, any type of wings and stuff, for me, that connects me of pulling away, pulling back or escaping, kind of flying away in that relationship. But, I think that doing that in this situation isn't necessary. It's not going to fix anything. You know what I mean? I sense that if this were to break off and it would be separated, I feel like that would be it. I feel like this isn't something that you can leave and then go back to because it's just not going to be the same. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. You know, yeah, I feel like one side is, I feel like one side is just not ready to move forward in the direction that maybe you want to go. Like I see it, it's like you're ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Like I'm ready to go. Come on, let's let's go. And this other person just isn't ready. This person's not ready to move to um that next, that next phase. You know what I mean? I see that it's, really reckless. Not reckless. I don't want to say reckless. That's not the word I'm thinking of. Kind of. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do remember parts of the conversations that we had, you know what I mean? And so I definitely, yeah, I mean, I definitely remember some of the bits and pieces, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're just ready to jump in and this person's just not. So, but the connection is very strong. You know what I mean? And so I feel like if he's not ready and you are, and you haven't had that conversation yet, excuse me, then, you know, how do you move forward from that? You know what I mean? Like if one person is not on the same path as the other person in a relationship, it makes it very, very tricky on how to move forward. I mean, this person feels like they're, mhm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this person feels like they're drowning in their own emotions, kind of the point of, yeah, um, I feel like this person is drowning in emotionally in a sense of, you know, like they know you're not on the same path. Not path, but I mean saying emotionally, like where you want to go. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person is just, yeah, exactly. Like given up, you know what I mean? And I know before, I remember we talked about that fear here, like there's fear here, but I'm telling this love connection is so strong. So it's just this person, I honestly, I feel like, either, you probably both sides, all in honesty, I feel like when you see this person outside of all this shit, you see this person as your world. Like they consume your emotions, they consume your life in a part where this person is my world, you know what I mean, here. But it's, with the emotional piece, I feel like there's so much being thrown at, this one side here, and they're just like, I don't know how to deal with this. Mhm. So it's like that battleground, that battleground, it's a focus for you. It's true, relationships sometimes they really fucking suck. Yeah, right here, ending a cycle. This is either for you or the other person. Um, but somebody is definitely afraid to end a cycle to move forward to a new one. Change. They're afraid of change, and I'm getting a sense that could definitely be for possibly both of you. You know what I mean? Like, if you were to end this connection, I sense a little bit of fear there of like, what ifs. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that is possibly going to hold you back, is knowing that if you do end this, you're still going to have those what ifs in the back of your head, if that makes sense. But I also feel like this other person is definitely afraid to move forward because they're afraid of the change. Is this going to change our relationship? Is this going to change my feelings towards you? Is this going to change us all in the long run together? So I feel like that's a little bit different on both sides here. You know what I mean? And so I definitely, yeah, I definitely see, the love here in this connection, but I just feel like it's very two different places. Very, very two different places. Yeah. Let's see. Intentions for you. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good thing for you. With the sun in Pisces. Align yourself with love and wisdom, looking for a higher purpose. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean spiritual. I need my book for that. That doesn't necessarily have to mean higher purpose in a spiritual way. That can be a higher purpose in just inside yourself. Um, let's see. Right here, it talks about daydreaming once again. Um, Not giving yourself false hopes and disappointment. All those types of things can lead to mysteries and include daydreaming. Avoid avoid things like drugs, alcohol. They all can, kind of affect your illusions. Um, Focusing on your inner power and manifesting your higher self will cause you to pursue and fulfill your path towards your own nirvana. Yeah, so I mean, it seems like you're already trying to do that. You know what I mean? And I think that definitely is a very good focus for you. This card represents you feeling ready for change, but not making the decision. So it's pretty much everything that you've already acknowledged, looking within yourself, reconnecting with your deeper wishes and making them into experiences to create and make push on your fulfillment. Always move forward with a sense of purpose, and once those things come out, then you will feel accomplished. So, I feel like emotionally, between this and everything you've ever, you know, already said, I feel like you definitely are moving towards the right path. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say free falling. I think having a good focus, not necessarily jumping into, whatever, into the abyss. I definitely think you're going down, you're working on the right path. Now, with this connection with this person, I feel like deeply, if you feel like this, like you can't come together. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. If you feel like you can't come together, then, when I look back here, with flight, you know what I mean? But I just want you to be aware that if you do end up leaving this connection, that I really see this not coming. I did not put you in a timeout. I didn't do anything. I definitely see that this connection won't be the same. So I definitely want you to be aware of that in the back of your mind. Is that something that you're willing to risk? Whether you want to continue this relationship, or if as a friendship, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like once this tie and this emotional thing is cut, that I definitely feel like it's one of those things where it's never going to be the same. You know what I mean? So if, like, down the road you come back together for whatever reason, that it definitely feels like it's not going to be like it was before. So I definitely want you to know that that's definitely, is that a risk that you personally are willing to take. But I feel like, you know, emotionally working on yourself, you're definitely on the right path. Absolutely on the right path in that phase. So I definitely think there's a lot to think about here, a lot to move forward here. And let me know how things go for you. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. Heart's love. Did you have a question? Okay. Some feelings. Very good. Love and healing messages. Messages. Hi, how are you this evening? I am doing well, thank you. Mm, I am doing well. So I don't know if you're in a current connection with this or contact with this person or not, but I'm getting like a strong feeling of one person and the other feels like either the emotions um either their emotions or even the relationship with this person is moving really fast. And so, I don't know if that represents, when you first met this person, it was kind of like they fell in love with them immediately. Like this is feeling like it's just like really a strong feeling, uh, connection, really, really fast. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a strong emotion of like, oh my God, it's him. Like I just want to be like, that just one really like, let's see here if I can get some more here. I feel like this is more for you at this point. So I'm trying to cipher this in my head. Give me a second here. Um, I feel like this person's very focused on their financials right now. Really, really focused on their financials right now. I feel like I don't know if I, I'm getting the sense of this other person feeling like they're being there's a lot coming at them, emotionally. So, I don't know if there is like one side, I don't know if this is you or not, but if it's like you constantly calling and texting and just trying to get more and more out of this person. And I'm getting the sense of like this person is just like, oh my God, this is too much. This is way too much for me. Feeling very overwhelmed and trying to push, uh, like a very overwhelmed feeling here. Yeah. It's either one side or the other. Um, yeah, there's definitely one person here that is just like, talk to me, call me, email, like, where are you? What are you doing? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like because I know you're not in contact, but it's like constant like poking, like, and I feel like the other person feels like it's just like this is a lot. Like I want to slow down a little bit here, I mean, because it's making me feel very overwhelmed. Like I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I mean, that could just be, I mean, like you said, it could just be in general in his life. There could be just a lot of things going on where he's feeling overwhelmed too. Yeah, this is more about you though. I just see like you feel like this relationship is, this is a new beginning for me. This is something new for me. It's exciting. It's new. Like something different. It's not like anything else I've had, you know? Need more emotion here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting from that. I'm trying. Can I please feelings? Feelings from the males. I think this is more about career base, but more focused. I'm trying to separate this out. I mean, I feel like whoever this person is definitely having a hard time making decisions, you know? And so it's frustrating because, in one sense, I feel like there is a lot of connection here, but in another sense, I feel like this other person doesn't necessarily know what they want. And that's kind of where I'm feeling stuck. Like, I think he does. Like, absolutely. I think that he does definitely has feelings for you, but I feel like he's in the sense of kind of like confused about his emotions. And, I feel like that happens a lot. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I know how I feel, but, I sense this is like a new connection, like not new connection, but like new as in like this isn't something I've had before, or this person isn't like the norm. Like, it's like saying one person is all about bad boys and then you start dating a good boy or a nerd or something different. You know what I mean? Like this is different. And so I feel like one or the other side is definitely, if you definitely know how you feel, then this is definitely him just kind of being like, how do I feel about this? You know what I mean? Like how it's just a lot of confusion emotionally on kind of in that place. There's not I'm not getting like one definite um yeah, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I feel like either one side or the other is afraid of change. Once again here with the afraid of change. I feel like this person is afraid that if I continue this relationship, like I'm gonna be judged by others for some weird reason. I don't know why. Now, I don't know if that has to do with friends, you know, type deal, but yeah. I definitely think he's trying to process his feelings. You know what I mean? And that fear of change. Fear of change. I have a focus for this connection, please. A focus for this connection, please. I mean, that would make sense. Sun and Aries, take a leap, new beginnings. So, that's kind of but it's like, so we have, sorry, you can't see really all my cards here, but over here we have, I'm afraid to make a change. I'm afraid to feel this way. This is different. Change is scary, but here, as I ask spirit guides, of what is the focus for this connection? And here it says, take a leap of faith, go into those new beginnings. Oh, that's awesome. There you go. Once you take the leap of faith, you feel more fulfilled. Be willing to make bold decisions to help you take action. So, maybe when you do Alright. Let's see if you can hear me now. Ugh. Alright. Let's see if you can hear me now. Ugh. Sorry about that. I really hate technology sometimes. Ugh. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get my other camera. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I feel like it, when you do have a conversation with this person, I think talking about, new beginnings, and try to making them feel like, hey, how are we going to know if this works if we don't try it, type thing. You know what I mean? I think that definitely needs to be a focus of conversation when you do have connection. Sorry that took so long. I am going to try to figure this out, hopefully. I'm not sure why this is doing that. You're welcome. Sorry I was having some problems here. I have an idea. I don't know why technology does this sometimes. It's frustrating. But at least you can hear me now. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm having some. I don't have any video right now, so I'm trying to figure that out real quick. No, that's not what I learned. You're welcome. Sorry I lost my video. So I think that I don't know if I'm going to be able to have video for the rest of tonight, unfortunately. but I can still give readings. There just won't be a visual. You'll have to just look at my ugly face. So if you still want a reading, I'm more than more than happy to still do that. I just don't currently have any visuals, unfortunately. So I will have to fix that next time I come online. I can't get my other camera to work, fortunately. So let me know if that's a yes or a no. If you're like, no, I need a visual. Next time I'll come on, I'm gonna have to make sure I have like 4 or 5 sources of video. Let's see. Let me know if that's still your question, or you can change it. Now my light is being ridiculous. Oh, thank you. Alright, awesome. Everything's still here, I promise. I haven't moved anything else around. I have one more idea. Sorry. This is my last idea. It's still gonna take a few minutes, I think. Yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, thank you for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Do you know what his, or your person, do you know what their sign is? Good. 11 healing messages. Healing messages. Well, they can be stubborn sometimes. Mm. No, I don't know if this is you, or the other person, but I definitely feel like this one person feels like they were kind of just left out in the wind, like, kind of, you know, I I feel like one person or the other, either side, I feel like this might be for you though. Feels like, there's been stones that have been thrown so many times, things that have been pushed at you so many times. And I feel like it's just really, really brought you, like, you feel down. There's definitely some type of, yeah, there's definitely some type of unbalanced emotions. I feel like there's a lot of unbalanced emotions here. Mm. Sorry, I'm just kind of ciphering this all out here. Yeah, yeah, I definitely see that. I definitely see like a lot of like things being thrown at another person here. But I also definitely see another person here being, kind of like taking control of the situation. I feel like one person just wants to be nurturing. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's for you, but kind of that sense of I want somebody that I can take care of, somebody that I can, be that kind of, get them things and have that romance and that romantic type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was in the relationship and that's something that's just not there anymore. But that definitely I feel is kind of like a factor of, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Mm. I feel like for a while, it's kind of like you were just ignoring a lot of these signs. Like there were signs and from another person and just kind of, put it away, put it aside, just kind of keep ignoring it. And then there was a point where you're just like, I've had enough of this shit. I'm done. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this person had a financial hold on you at all. Any type of financial hold on you. But there's definitely some type of controlling of the financials here, of any type of financials, either side. Okay, we're not singing Amazing Grace right now. Sorry about that. um, yeah, yeah. I feel like there's the control of financial, a big financial control, you know. Mm. And it's funny because it's like this person, I was just going to say that. Not guilt tripping exactly, but this person who has the financials is kind of like, ho ho ho, look at me. Like, oh, look at what I have. Kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, kind of just like, shoving it in your face. Like, dude, I don't care that you have this. You know what I mean? Like, kind of just thinking that so highly of themselves, and especially in like the financial piece. That sorry. I kind of just go with whatever hits me. That there's a lot of control from one side. A lot of control, and it's just so very, very in a negative control. It's not a, yeah, it's not feeling like it's very, it's not a positive control. It's definitely, and control can be positive. You'd be surprised. Hmm. Being controlled by another person in a negative way is definitely unhealthy. It's extremely unhealthy. And it makes the other person look like an ass. It really does. Let's get more emotion here. Let's see if we can get some more emotion here. Emotion, emotions from him. Some emotions. I mean, this person, he just feels very highly of himself. Very, very highly of himself. And that's good to have that confidence. It is good to have that confidence, but not in a cocky way. This person is all cocky as all hell. Whether they say it or not, it might not come out all the time, but in their head, they think they're just very, very cocky here. I definitely see that using a type of control, this type of control to control your relationship. And it just came tumbling down. Yeah, I'm not pulling any other really, let's see if we can, I want to go deeper. Let's get into these deeper emotions here. Give me some deeper emotions in this connection, please. Male side, deeper, male side. So my ears started ringing, and not for me, but I kind of symbolize this person likes to talk a lot of shit, apparently. Definitely talks about you a lot. Definitely talks about you a lot. And whether that's positive or negative, I'm not getting directly, but I definitely feel like this person talks about you. This is not fully ended on his side. I feel like he wants more. Like he feels like this connection isn't done. He feels like there's more he can get out of this relationship. Yeah. Oh yeah. I could definitely sense that. But I feel like you have planted a seed to the point where you have just ended it. Completely ended it. And I think growing into a tree, as a kind of, yeah, I mean, I feel like this person thinks like they still have a handle on you. It's kind of like, I don't know how far separated you are in this connection. I definitely feel like you have planted the seed and to move forward for yourself. But I definitely feel like this person feels like, well, if I call you, you'll pick up the phone, kind of thing. Like, and that could be the self, whatever it is in their head. You know what I mean? But does this person love you? Currently, I see no love there. I see this person just using you to get what you want in that sense. Emotionally, I think this person is definitely hot-headed, and this definitely is a control situation. But I definitely see you planting the seed, ending, I could show you this, ending a cycle to move forward here. And I'm going to pull you an intentions card for you this evening. Just something for you to move forward for yourself. Some good healing movement forward for yourself. I think this is a person you need to just cut ties with. No good for you. No healing. No positive. Some direction for you this evening. Some direction for you this evening. A focus for yourself is, hold on a second, I want to grab my, because I can't remember, is working on your home. Now, home doesn't necessarily have to be where you live. Home can be whatever makes you feel at home. Focus on your heart. Focus on those who love you. Family, friends, people who are close to you. Really focusing on that type of love to continue to grow for yourself. You know what I mean? If you have children, using that as well. Family. Not everybody has a lot of family. Not everybody has good connections with their family. But family isn't blood. Family is not always blood. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't remember or don't remind themselves of, is that family can be absolutely almost anybody that you just feel that strong connection with. And that type of love, I think, is definitely a really good focus for you right now, and trying to heal yourself and pull away from this person. And girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, if he calls you, do not pick up that phone. This person is definitely not, a good connection for you. It's just not a good focus for you right now. And I think that you are definitely moving, and you've moved into a better direction. You know what I mean? Ending this is the best thing for you, and planting that seed and getting away from that negativity is absolutely the best thing for you. So I hope that was a little bit helpful insight for you this evening, and thank you for joining me. I might be able to get my visuals back on. Working on it. You're very much welcome. Jess, how are you this evening? I'm working on my visuals here. I'm only out of, you're just gonna have to look at my ugly face and listen to my voice. Trying to fix it. It's so frustrating. Alright, let me see if I can get this real quick. I think it's gonna start me over. Oh, well, thank you. Is this gonna work? Let me see if I get this to work. Hold on. I think I might have this. Nobody breathe too hard. I don't know how long this is gonna work for, but. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that. I think it's working. And that was a horrible idea. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get rid of two of me, because nobody wants to see all that. That's not what you guys are here for. Hopefully you can hear me. That's great. Oh my goodness, technology. Okay. All right. Fantastic. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Messages, love healing messages, love and healing messages. Right, that sounds good to me. Mm. They're definitely battling in this relationship. Well, I don't go in order for my readings. I do randomly. And I'm trying to get on my boundaries. It's okay. I will get to you next. No, I feel like there's a lot of battling in this in this connection. Like a lot of like you're fighting for something. Like you feel like you're fighting for something. So I don't know if that necessarily, if you feel like maybe you're fighting for attention, I get the sense of like maybe kind of fighting for, I want to say attention, but I also want to say maybe, you know, fighting for what you feel is right for yourself, like in this connection base, you know what I mean? Kind of like fighting for, your rights to feel a certain way. Hmm. Well, this could be outside the connection then. This could be the other person. Hmm. So we got a mother figure here. So, I mean, this could be definitely for. Let's break this down a little bit tighter for me, please. I don't know what this mother figure is here. What is this? Where are we Sorry, I'm just trying to there's some type of, I don't know if this is for you or for the other person, but there definitely is some type of battling. Like we're battling something, you know what I mean? And so I don't know if this is emotions or you or this other person just in general in whatever's going on in your life. I we've got some struggles with financials here. You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting, more like I'm waiting for that money to come in here. But like what we're battling some emotions. We're battling it. It's kind of giving me the sense of like kind of like, sorry, I'm just trying to, like I have feelings for you, but either it it doesn't feel right, so I'm battling that type, or I kind of want to say sexuality in a way. And that can be a whole nother thing on its own. What is this mother figure here? We got a mother figure here. What is this? I'm really wondering if you're not having communication with this person, if maybe the mother isn't directly involved, kind of giving her input. Yeah. I don't mean to laugh, but I feel like either one person or the other is battling some type of sexuality here. And I feel like they have feelings, like they do have like they have feelings, like, I wouldn't say strong love feelings, but there's definitely like attraction there. But I feel like this person is battling their sexuality. And that's definitely where the battle is, I feel like. And so I don't know if that's from you or this other side. You know, yeah. So that might be something that's a little bit more deeper than being understood. You know what I mean? And so if you've ever felt like there's something off, this person probably hasn't come out yet. I think that there's absolutely attraction. You know what I mean? And I feel like they feel this connection with you, but they are battling a deep, deep thing within themselves. And I think that is their sexuality. And it's hard. And you know what the thing is? I think this is probably where the mother plays in here. I think that they feel attracted, but in a way confused because they're not ready to come out yet, or they're not ready to admit that they are attracted to the same sex as them. And it's giving me the feeling of their mother would not accept this. Their mother would not accept this. This is not something that is acceptable in that household. So it's kind of that battling of the back of the mind, you know what I mean? When things aren't fully accepted in where you live, or you don't feel, this person is not going to come out. So, and he could be bisexual. He could be fighting that. You know what I mean? There's so many branches of sexuality out there these days. You know what I mean? Like, if he might not be fully understanding his sexuality. Yeah. And what I'm saying is that, especially it's harder for boys. It is harder for boys to come out, and so I feel that attraction between you and this other person. So I don't think that this person is necessarily fully gay, but I definitely think that they have some type of bisexuality thoughts, feelings, and they're battling it. You know what I mean? They're battling that emotion and that thought. And this person will not come out because of their heritage, because of their family will not be accepted of that. or just in general not feel very accepted at all. Battling sexuality isn't just black and white. It's not, oh, you just like men. You can like men and women. You can like, multiple different things. And I think that emotionally, that is definitely something this person's dealing with. They may not admit it, but it's, it's definitely there. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have to put off this persona of I'm strong. I can handle anything. You know what I mean? That like, that strong male energy, you know what I mean? Kind of, but deep down, it's like that's not, it's hard. It is so hard. It's very hard, but the attraction is definitely there for you and this person. Absolutely. I wouldn't question that. That's definitely here. But, I would also just be aware that this other person is absolutely dealing with other things inside them a little bit more deeper. So I hope that was a little bit helpful. I know that's probably a surprise to you, but and this person may never come out. This person may never accept it because of the living situation and things, that where they are and how it is. They may never ever come out. It's unfortunate for me personally. Um, but the connection is that attraction connection is absolutely there. You're welcome. Just let me know if that's the same question if you're still in here. Sometimes people like to change their questions a little bit. Oh, you kind of waited a little bit long. Okay, awesome. If there's anybody in here who wants to come up and join me, feel free. Give me some company. I enjoy it. All right, let's see what I can pull here for you. Spirit guides, love, and healing message. Mm, all right. I'm getting the sense that you feel like this person owes you something. Now, I don't know if that's. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I feel like you feel like this person owes you something. Either. Hmm. See here. Hmm. Yeah, I get the sense of like you're kind of the person that he goes to. Yeah, I absolutely feel that. I feel like you're kind of the person that he goes to kind of get advice from or communicate. Yeah, like you're right. Tell his problems to. You know what I mean? And so I feel like this has happened more than once, like multiple times. And I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like this person is not giving you what you need emotionally. I feel like you have worked so hard to get what you need from this connection from this person. And it's just it's taking a toll on you here a little bit. It's definitely taking a toll on you here a little bit. Trying to get what you emotionally need from this connection, I think it's just been a lot. I feel like you've put all of your energy in this communication and this relationship. I think it's time for you to walk away. I think it's time to walk away. I feel like you're just not getting what you need from this person. Is he owes you. Yeah, it's like they've taken so much emotionally from you. Yeah, and that's not healthy. I would say no. I would say no. I think you need to walk away from this. Yeah, because when you do walk away, there's going to be a weight lifted off your shoulders. And you're going to feel a lot better about yourself emotionally. Yeah, I think you need to let this go. This person owes you a lot emotionally. A lot emotionally. It's kind of like, yeah, yeah. I think that this person uses you as that emotional totem pole. That takes a lot from one person to deal with, you know what I mean? Rim, I'll get to you next. I, yeah, I mean, his communication though, I think it's really emotionally draining for you, and that's what I seems here. And I really think that this has been a lot for you. You've had to stand up, you've had to be that shoulder, you know what I mean? But like, it's more than a shoulder to cry on. Like, this is a constant, like, emotional totem pole, like, being used over and over again, but then going to the other person, and then you tell them about your problems, and the person's just like, nah, I hear you, but You know, I think the best thing for you emotionally is to walk away from this connection, because yeah. But emotionally, if you're still communicating, I think that's still emotionally draining. You don't have to date to still be drained from a relationship. A relationship could be, friendship. Like, there's been plenty of friends that I've had where I'm like, you take and you take from me, and you take from me, and you take from me. And I have no more to give. Yeah. I think that pulling away from this connection for you, I mean, somebody knocking on your door here, knocking on your door, wanting, like, all that from you. You know what I mean? And I think that if you pull away from this connection, I think emotionally this is going to be a lot better for you. This person needs to work out their own demons on their own. You know what I mean? And you constantly helping and helping and helping, and it's not going anywhere. It's affecting you to the point where it's just it's depressing. It's like taking a lot of energy out. I think that when you do communicate with this person, you know put a baseline down. Tell them, I'm not your totem pole anymore. You can't call me all the time. Every time something happens that I have no control over, it's too much on me. Don't be afraid. Whether they snap or not, let them snap. Don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell this person, I can't do this anymore. It's emotionally draining for me. this is very, very difficult. I mean, fully end this connection. Fully end this connection. I think that if you decide to pull back, I think that's going to be the best decision for you. I think that if you finally decide to fully end this connection, I think that doing it in steps is the best way. I mean, that's really on your own discretion, but I think that this person is taking a lot emotionally from you. Are you willing to continue to deal with that and how it makes you feel? Or are you willing to try to make yourself feel better as a person? You know, I get the sense of like you're kind of feeling like he has nobody else. That ain't your problem. That is not your problem. But I think the only person that's gonna change that is you. So that's something you really need to think about for yourself, I think. Some guidance for you this evening. A little bit of guidance for you this evening. Eclipse in Cancer. Now, Cancer is a very, very emotional sign. I know I'm a Cancer. you know, um, I think things are very emotional phase, trying to accept things how they are, but also accepting that you can change this. You can change that. And whatever he is going through for himself is taking you down. And I think you need to accept how that is also making you feel. So if you haven't told him yourself, like, listen, I want to help you, but this is a lot for me. I think that's a conversation that needs to happen with him. You need to tell him, like, this is a lot. This is a lot for me, and you need to be aware of my feelings as well. Yeah. I think he's saying that, but in the end, it's like it's still putting a lot on you. It's putting a lot of things for you to deal with, and some people can take it all in and deal with it. But I think for you personally, I feel like this is just a lot more than I think that you can handle as one person. And so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tell him. This is a lot for me. I think he's communicating more with you because he's looking for an outlet, another outlet. You know what I mean? And I feel like emotionally this is a lot for you to deal with, you know. If you're going in there thinking that, you know, I think you can save him. I think it doesn't take one person. Sometimes it takes more than that. Being supportive is definitely a good thing, but I think taking on a lot of this emotional stuff that he's dealing, it's a lot for one person to deal with. It is a lot, you know. I think he needs to know that. I would tell him that, tell him this is a lot. Even if it isn't ending the connection, like you're saying, this is a lot. What can I do to help you? Give me a direction. Is this, if he's an alcoholic and he drinks a lot, maybe he doesn't know how to stop. Maybe you're the person that helps him connect with other resources to help him, you know. There's plenty of things out in the world that help people with deeper feelings, deeper emotions, and things like that. I think just talking to somebody for one person isn't always enough. And I think in this case this is a lot on you. And you have to think about yourself too, you know. Think about yourself too. I think you're not fully thinking about how much this is really dragging you down, if you're not. But I think that is really important to tell him, you know, I'm here for you. I'm listening. This is a lot for me. What can we do to help support you? What is there, do we need to go to, you know, a recovery? Do we need to talk to a therapist? Like, let's get up phone numbers. Like, let me help you support you in that way. Because all this is, I feel like, is way too much for you to deal with as one person. So I hope that was a little bit helpful for you this evening. Yeah, I think that's a good outlet. If he's doing something, yeah, if he's doing something that is going to help him in a direction, I think absolutely, absolutely continue to help him in that way. But pull it back a little bit, you know what I mean? Take a deep breath, you know. So good luck to you. How are you this evening, Rem? Uh, Jazz, real quick, do you know if his mother passed away or if he has a mother figure that passed away? A grandmother, mother? I'm getting mother. Somebody's mother passed away. There's anyone in here. don't know if she left. Hey, Truth. I don't know if she left already. Ram, did your mother pass away? Or a mother figure? I feel like it's from the other person, though. Shoot. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's see. No, I think it was for the other person. But I think they already left, so that's okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of demons being passed around here. Deeper, deeper, deeper demons. Like, I'm talking like severe past stuff that's being really affected in this person's life. And they're still, it's, kind of like past trauma. It's like they still have this fearful, like being scared. There's a lot of fear around whatever this is. So I don't know if that's like something that they've just been affected by, and it's just continuing to affect them in their adult life. I don't know if this is something that happened in their childhood. Yes, I did. You know, yeah. I feel like they've kind of like come up and made themselves feel like they're stronger than they really are, but deep down there's still that fear, of trauma. Like, I also see like this person kind of either not communicating or talking about their feelings, but kind of making it so, kind of outlashed. Maybe there was like a point in where something triggered them and they just said some really hurtful things, or or things were said back and forth here. But I feel like this past trauma piece is like the biggest thing here. you know they I think they've overcome a lot. There's a lot here that I feel like they've overcome to make themselves be, a better person, but it's just that's like the biggest thing for them is their past. And I definitely think that it's something that is currently affecting them. You know, they want to love, they want to be in the happy place. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it just turns them, certain points, certain triggers, you know what I mean? Just completely turn them upside down and just, it's like night and day. I feel like this is just turns them night and day. Like something will trigger them, and it's just like, who are you? Who is this person? That comes out of complete nowhere. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the biggest thing is dealing with those past demons is the most difficult thing here. Yeah, absolutely the most difficult thing here. And I feel like that can affect any type of relationship. You know what I mean? Like when your other, another person has all this stuff going on. I feel like there has been a lot of healing though. Like healing and moving, working towards moving forward, and I've already done a lot of things moving forward. Yeah. I don't necessarily think that's true though. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that's here, the strong trying to show that like this is who I am. I'm this badass, whatever, but deep down inside it's not really deeper. You're thinking you got to go in deeper here. They want to not be like that. I mean, there's definitely a female here, that absolutely makes sense. You know, I get the sense of you are the person that kind of pulls him out of that darkness a little bit and kind of it's kind of like, when something really shitty is happening and then you just start laughing for no reason and then a bunch of other people start laughing too. It's kind of like you're the one that just starts laughing. You're kind of like the leader in that and trying to change whatever mood is happening at the time. Yeah, he's definitely hiding more feelings than I think you're aware of. Like the deeper feelings. I think he's definitely hiding a lot more than you think he is. Push that stuff forward a little bit here. So I don't know if that makes sense to you at all. See, I feel like there's a lot of hmm. Yeah, I mean, I see you filling his cup, so you're definitely putting out more. You're putting in a lot more. You're putting into his cup and he's just emptying it. Can you do me a favor? Can you empty the washer and then refill it? Mhm. I mean, I'm getting the sense that like he's kind of being like, mm, it's kind of like either or you feel like this person is either can or is a person who will fulfill all your dreams and wishes and do anything for you. But on the other hand, I feel like it's a lot to juggle. It's a lot. There's a lot of unbalancing here. A lot of unbalancing. And I feel like you're kind of doing a lot of things at once in this connection. And it's a lot. And I think there's a lot of pondering happening and a lot of, you know, back and forth, emotionally of this connection. I think whatever demons he's dealing with right now is not something that you are wanting to, but you want to support this connection. You want to continue with this connection. I think he's putting up a little bit of a front here. I don't think that's fully what's happening here. I think that I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible. Eclipse and Capricorn, new directions. I think he needs a new direction. It makes absolute sense. I think that whatever this front he's putting up for you, I think is not where he wants to be. He wants to be in a different place emotionally. I think whatever direction you end up with this person, I think it's going to change very quickly. This person definitely, he wants different growth. They want to go, you know what I mean? They want to move, and I think that they don't know how. They don't know how to deal with it emotionally. There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of trauma here. And I think they've just kind of embraced it. And I think that's not really what they want to do. That's not really where they want to be. If this doesn't feel stable, I feel like they want to feel stable. If that makes sense. You know. Does that make sense to you? You have to use the bucket. I mean, I feel like this person is kind of like, because they've accepted everything that's happened and accept a lot of their like they feel stuck. They, and I see the hard-headedness too. Like this person is like, this is the way I am. This is the way it is. But yes, this is the way you are, but things can change. Things can change. You know what I mean? Things can move around. Moving to a different direction, and I think that this is, this change is coming from this other person. This is that male figure here. Strong male figure. And I think they're being hard-headed about it. They're like, I'm stuck in my way, but it doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? So, maybe letting this person know that there are other options. There are many other options. Things are not black and white. Things are not black and white. There are many gray areas. And take one step at a time. You ain't gotta jump over the fence. We'll just walk towards it right now. You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely the best, direction for you here. So good luck for you. And thanks for joining me this evening. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. You're just friends with this person? I don't think breaking the friendship necessarily is really needed. I think that this person definitely needs some guidance. Yeah, I mean this person has got a lot emotionally to work on. And I think that hi, thanks for joining me. I think that in order for you to help this person heal and things like that, I think that it's very important. Why did I say it like that? I'm getting tired here. I think that it's really important for this person to um, work on a lot of that emotional stuff, and I think that being friends with them and, maybe helping guide them and helping pushing them in that, you know, movement, I think it's going to be helpful for the other person. I wouldn't break that full connection, you know. Whether you stay in a complete relationship or not with them, that is solely on your choice. But I wouldn't break the full connection. I wouldn't break the full connection. But some people got to break the intimacy piece. It can be very, very tricky, especially for you. You got to think to yourself, how is this relationship helping me heal? How is this relationship making me feel? How is it supporting, is this person supporting me when I need it? You know, there's just some things you got to think about for yourself, you know? But I think supporting him the best you can and try not to juggle so much, lessen that a little bit. So good luck to you. What's that? Oh, yeah, that makes complete sense. You're welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I think that when I hit 100 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing something special. If I ever get there. Oh my god, not this again. I know what. It, why does it go straight to that? What's this one? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think when I hit 100 subscribers, I think I might do something. I don't know yet, though. No, I'll probably never get there. Just
How many do you have right now?
I don't know. I don't really care right now, but
Well, if I try.
yeah. It doesn't? Oh, I'm not eating it. Oh, that's not the question.
I don't think they eat it.
Huh? Let me try it then. Well, can you go get me some of the stick things that you didn't like? Yeah. I'm hungry up in here.
I know I just had 2 cheese.
Of the other kind, the kind that I don't like? Alright. You're distracting me. Alright. Contact. A Leo with a Leo. That's interesting. Oh, wait. That's not the question? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, the other one. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Took me a minute, sorry. Alright. Leo with Leo. Hi, how are you? You got a type? Oh, so you're saying you got a type. That's okay. You know, you like what you like. There you go. I couldn't be with another Cancer. There's no way. There's no way. 2 Cancers? 2 Cancers? We'll both be in the corner crying. Or crying in a corner. You know how much of an emotional mess 2 Cancers would be? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm good. How are you? I am a Cancer. But I couldn't be with a Cancer. I'm too emotional. I'm way too. I cry over everything. Well, not everything. I'm very passionate about things. I'm such a baby. All right, so I'm getting distracted here. You know, it's funnier. It's funnier when it's a man. Why is it? It's funny, you know, as a woman, you're like, yeah, whatever, it's a female. But you got a man doing it? It's a little, you're like, what? You're like, we're not having two women here. That's not what I asked for. That's horrible. You know, that's bad. I mean, it's funny if the thought about it, but when you're actually in it, it's like, no. No. You know, if you're one of those people who wants a manly man, you ain't getting it from a Cancer. Uh-uh. Oh, you. This is great. So I don't know if you're in current contact. Well, you said contact. What am I doing? I don't know what the relationship is with this person, but there is definitely some lusty lust here. I just said lust. So yeah, so the turned on part is definitely there. That strong, like, definitely physical attraction is like huge here. Huge here. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I mean, the passion, that intimacy is absolutely there. Oh, that's funny. I definitely feel like there's some walls that need to be broke down though here, like emotionally. Like there's definitely some things that were kind of thank you. I feel like there's like some type of, we got like a kind of like a web here, you know what I mean? And so I don't know what that exactly represents, whatever connection this was, the distance. Yeah, there's definitely some walls that like are trying to be one person is trying to build them down and one person's putting them up and the other person's just trying to get it down here. And I feel like that's definitely been like the emotional thing, like struggle. Like that's definitely a huge emotional struggle here. I feel like there's that point where you're trying to leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to kill out whatever has happened in the past with this person and trying to just, I don't want to say ignore it, but I feel like not all of it's been talked about. Now, I don't know if that's from one side or the other. Manifesting, absolutely. Yeah. One person's trying to act more innocent than the other, though. So, I don't know if I feel like there's somebody here who's not coming out all with either their truths or they're definitely hiding some emotions here. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a good thing, but it also can be I think it can be good and I think it can be not so good though. I mean, you're acting like the innocent one here, oh, I dropped the car, it looks like Mother Mary. Isn't that what it looks like? You know? Sorry. Mother Mary here. So that would make sense with the innocent piece here. But I think that yeah, I mean, there's definitely things that not all been talked about here. You know what I mean? And I think that's emotions. Absolutely. When it comes down to it, it's always the emotions, you know? And I think that probably ties into, excuse me, it ties into that wall. There's a wall being put up, you know what I mean? In a certain place of for the emotions. And I think that it's hard to get through to it. Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I don't think the age really has much to do with it here. It really doesn't. I, I don't feel like age has, I mean, for you in a standpoint, I do see some cockiness here, and I feel like that's just a personality trait, not as in like a rude cockiness, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see that being anything here, but there's definitely some personality of some kind of cockiness here a little bit. I feel like so it kind of means like, how would you, okay, if I'm cocky, how would you really express that? Kind of like their shit don't
Overconfident.
stink, overconfident. I don't want to say your shit don't stink, but that's more of a, that's more of a, yeah, I guess, no, not overconfident. I mean, yes, but like in this sense,
Better than everybody else.
it's kind of like, oh, that's okay. Yeah, like in a sense of kind of like, ha ha ha, look what I have. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's financially, you know. I feel like one person is really good financially here, and the other person is just holding strings to try to keep up with this other person. And that's a whole nother thing, and that's a whole nother thing here. So I don't know if this person is holding you up trying to help you in with your financials or has, been kind of the upkeep of that. Huh. Yeah, sorry about that. Hi, how are you? Yeah. Hmm. This might just be him on his own. Yeah. This might just be him on his own then, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's I mean, we're battling that fire here. I definitely see the financial problems. Definitely see the financial problems here. All right, let's go back to, we got to pull this back a little bit here. Damn it, you really can't see my cards. All right, let's contact. Where is this going with this contact here? You know, um, I feel like this connection feels like some type either, a bounding cycle here. So, hold on. I mean, I'm definitely seeing some type of celebration between the two of you. So I don't know exactly what that is. Because I'm getting marriage vibes. So I don't know if this person's been married before. Hmm. I need the. I'm seeing definitely like some type of celebration here. Yeah, I mean, the I'm seeing an end of a cycle. So, if you and this person are going around in this cycle, you know what I mean? I see it ending here. You know what I mean? And so I feel like this is probably going to end up in marriage at some point. But I feel like financially it's going to be hard, like more of a struggle than what you think it is. But the female is very dominant here with picking up the financials. So, I feel like you are going to be the one. And you know what? I think that that definitely is a cycle. You know what I mean? And I feel like whatever this celebration piece is, for me, it feels like marriage. It feels like marriage. It really does. And I think that the financial struggles, those aren't going to go away. But the female here is the one that is going to pick up the pieces and try to carry it on and put it back together. The female is the one holding the financials. The female is the one putting her foot down and saying, "Nope, this is how this is going." It's a possibility. I mean, there is two people coming here together in celebration of life. Woman over here in a white dress. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if you like doing all the work, then that's on you. I'm lazy, right? Yeah, I'm lazy. And this cycle is, I think it's ending. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is going to be a conversation that's going to come together, and it's just this is it. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Really, 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 really. Oh man, that was on your backpack. It was in your closet. Did you feed the cats? You fed the cats, didn't you? You're a fucking liar. Because he would not be doing that if you fed the cats. Okay. Because whatever it was too much. Sorry about that. See, I have my own struggles. Why is he doing that then? Because I already fed them dinner.
a hairball.
You're a fucking lying bitch. Just kidding. I'll go check. I'll go see. I think you will. Yeah. I think you will. I think this time, I think that lay everything out. You know what I mean? I see this even though I think it's been rocky, I see this cycle ending emotionally. Oh, it does. Relationships are hard. You know what I mean? Like, it gets confusing at times. Like, you don't always agree. It's hard. Money, family, kids, housing, jobs, you know. Will this happen next month? Will this happen next month? By the end of May, by the end of May, by the end of May. Yeah. I'm getting a yes. And I'm getting a yes. But I think that even with yes, I think with yes, I think it's also, you know, like, have those conversations. Like right here it says, the bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest arms when near. I'm telling you, armor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Dude, like, I'm telling you, with 2 strong yeses and marriage all over the board here. I know these look like regular decks of cards, but I promise you they're not. I mean, you can use them, but Oh, shut your mouth. I mean, look at this. That's a bride right there. That's a bride. More marriage. A bride right there. It doesn't look like it. That's considered a white gown. Coupling celebration. I'm telling you, it's coming in your way. Will you get married in a month? Probably not. But I think that definitely coming together is definitely excuse me, is definitely something to be aware about. Well, I would hope so. I mean, you sound like you want a manly man. I don't think I don't know how he would look at a dress. I don't know. But I mean, I don't think you're the type of person that wants your man in a dress. A kilt? Yes. Well, no, that's not a dress. It's a skirt. Unless you're Scottish, right? Scottish, right. Irish. Wait, can't you be Scottish wear a kilt?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you live in the area where men wear kilts, then that's acceptable, I guess. But oh, that's fantastic. There you go. Don't feel bad. Me and my partner aren't wearing dresses either, so I mean, we're not wearing dresses. We're gonna be a couple of dykes walking down, and yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks for letting me read you today. Thanks for joining me. There you go. We'll be like, let's see who wears the real pants in this relationship. Oh, that's horrible. You're very welcome. I have a sick humor. It's horrible. Princess, are you still here? Let me do Princess first, and I'll get to you next, okay? And then after that, I'm done for the night. 2 last readings. It's almost 2 a.m. here, and I need to go to bed. So thank you for hanging out with me here. Oh my goodness. I don't have any sisters. I'm an only child. The other family here in the background is my partner. That is my partner. Fiance. Huh? I know, we're getting married in July. At the end of July. I'm very excited. It's gonna be ghetto. We're gonna have like a white trash. No, it's not white trash.
COVID times.
It is COVID times. I refuse to wear a mask for my wedding, so we're gonna have it in the middle of the woods.
Make me sound like I beat you over the head and dragged you to the altar. Ugh, mine.
Whoa, white trash!
Fucking caveman style.
Do you lesbian take this lesbian? I guess so. I would be too at 2 a.m., but unfortunately, we're both broken right now. So that's not gonna happen. You know. Aunt Flo comes around, you're all screw it at that point. All right, back to Princess. Oh, we got a crush here. What's going on with this crush? Well, you didn't have to throw him at me. Ooh. Oh, this person makes you feel fulfilled. This person makes you feel fulfilled. That's a definite. I feel like you are very, very attracted to their confidence. Their confidence gives you this huge, like, it's one of the biggest things that makes you, they make you feel really, really good. You know what I mean? Like, you're very attracted to their confidence. I feel like that's. Yeah, I mean, mm. I mean, I see this being a full-on relationship with this person. Like, this relationship with this person, I think it feels like just, just a crush, but I feel like this connection is going to get stronger here. I feel like this connection is definitely get stronger. I don't think it's going to be easy, though, to get to that point. I don't think it's just gonna a relationship that's just gonna, I think there's gonna be a little bit of a struggle here. Yeah, I mean, you feel very highly of this person. I feel like this person needs a little bit more from you to feel more confident. And I don't think that's in with them themselves. I feel like this is something that's going to be like, you need to give them more confidence that this relationship is going to work out and moving forward. Either or way. Maybe this person needs to give you some confidence and feeling like, is this really going to be the relationship that is going to help me move forward? Like, if you're questioning that. I feel like one side is questioning this connection, though. Like, questioning whether, like, not questioning in a way of like, I don't know why I really want to say, is this worth my time? For some reason. Like, putting all my effort into this. Is this going to be worth my time? I would say yes. Because this connection I mean, you're coming together. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of attraction here. You know what I mean? I feel like this person makes, this either or, like, there's a lot of confidence here and a lot of comforting feeling, a lot of, you know, mm, I don't know if that makes sense to you at all. Hmm. I feel like I feel like you're kind of just waiting up on a ledge, waiting to see what happens. I think it's like now it's at a point of kind of like either you're waiting for somebody, waiting to make a move or waiting for this other person to communicate and make a move of some sort. And I think that it's going to be, I feel like it's kind of like you're waiting for them to make that move because, well, I think you're afraid to make a fool out of yourself. Either or side, somebody's afraid that they're gonna look stupid, like, or is kind of nervous, like that nervous feeling of, do I say something? I don't want to look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that the both parties are fully aware of the extent of how they feel about each other. I think that's the biggest thing here. You know what I mean? So, does that make any sense to you at all? Let's see, we can tensions card here. What is the next move for you here? What is the next move for you here? Moon and Cancer, belonging. Hmm. So I think, being a little bit sensitive about each other's feelings, being sensitive, it's a good time to consider the next phase of your life, considering family, property, and domestic circumstances. Consider your sense of belonging, acceptance, and understanding of your needs and requirements, and those of someone else will be necessary before moving forward. I guess I mean, that kind of makes sense in the sense of thinking about each other's kind of feelings in order to kind of move forward into whatever this is. Definitely see this relationship flourishing though. You know what I mean? I think it's just steps getting there are going to be a little bit difficult, you know, baby steps here. We got baby steps here. But that feeling and connection, I think, is absolutely, I think they're both very different feelings. I think one's stronger than the other, but definitely I think that is definitely there. So I hope that was helpful for you. You're welcome. All right. My last read for the evening. Are you still here? I hope you're still here. Your soulmate. All right. It's funny because I literally just sensed mm, like a brother. Why do I want to say brother for some reason? Not as in for soulmate. No, my head's just. There was a couple people in here tonight, and I was reading all types of spirits off them. It was insane. I couldn't figure out who was who. And people come in, and like I'll get their grandma, from the other. Like, I'm just trying to go with it. It feels like somebody lost their brother though, like our brother, like a friend or somebody close to them. Why do I say brother though? A close doesn't have to be blood, you know what I mean? Like a close friend, a brother, like somebody's grandmother came in earlier, but the person had left, and I was like, Ugh. Yeah. It just feels like something negative was in place here, though. That's the. Yeah. So it could be her trying to give me the signs here of telling about this relation. It feels like something negative really happened, like an outing and happened. Grandmother. Give me a sign or symbol. Something with animals. Something with animals. What's with the animals? Why do I want to say horses? It's like, okay, so it's kind of, this is kind of something I'm still like new in. So sometimes I'll get symbols and symbols and stuff, and I'm still kind of trying to decipher it. But I don't know if anything with horses makes sense. Some type of animal. I don't know if there's any connection with that. Maybe like, I don't know. But there was definitely something with a brother, close friend type thing that was here that's kind of like. It's like neither sides are willing to apologize for some reason. All right, let's go back to the soulmate thing here. Looking for the soulmate. Soulmate for you. What are we looking at here for a soulmate? Mm. Hmm. I feel like we're going backwards. I think we're looking at past relationship here. I think we're looking at a past relationship here. I see here. I feel like this is a past relationship, like something you have put your heart and soul into, and it just really it drowned you. This could be a connection with somebody else then. Or it could be that relationship. Who is this? Who is this male figure here? And why is this so daunting? Why is this so daunting? Who's this male figure? Who is this male figure? Who is this male figure? We got mother involved here. So I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they kind of, I feel like it's going to be, well, whoever this person is, I feel like it's an up and down thing. You know what I mean? I feel like there is some type of cycle here that is either going to break you or it's going to help you. See, I feel like this is not soulmate connection. I feel like this person, I feel like this, it's like a next person. And if this isn't a past, this is a next person. I feel like when whoever this connection is with is gonna give you a lot of life lessons. There is a lot to learn here. If this has not happened already, I feel like this is something that's definitely coming in. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like, as you said, like you haven't, this isn't a past thing, then this is something coming in to help you give life lessons. And I hate to say it, but I feel like this relationship is just going to be, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. It's kind of like a strong male figure coming in. I don't think so. I'm not getting the sense for that. I'm getting this being a single male figure coming in, you know, showing you a strong male figure and that, you know what I mean? Kind of, I think this is not exactly like, give me more about this male, more about this male, more about this male, give me more about this male, more about this male. I feel like this male, there's a lot of lust. There's a lot of lust. I think going into whatever this relationship is, I think it's very lustful. Oh, as I throw everything here. I think it's very, very lustful. I'm gonna put that out there too, though. I see kind of like you're going into it and it being very physical, you know, like intimate, but I see whatever this this direct relationship is gonna be blinded by lust, because I see a lot of life lessons. I see, you know, heartbreak here. I see, not all truths being told. I see, having to carry this person through very difficult time. I think that the biggest thing is the lust factor. Is there attraction there? Absolutely. Very strong male figure. You know what I mean? But I don't. This is not a soulmate connection. I think this is something you're going to have to go through before getting to that point. I feel like this is something that needs to happen in order to get to that point. I don't think it's a bad lust. I think it's kind of like going into it and you're like, you know, it, it's all, let's see. More about this male. More about this male. Yeah. So many different life lessons here to be learned out of this relationship. So many. And I think that the lust is good, and I think this is something I think it is going to be, unfortunately, but you know what? I think it's needed to get to the next point. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you can't experience the ending until you take the road. You gotta go down and take the road in order to get to the good part. You know what I mean? Like the good shit's at the end of the road, but there's bumps and holes and all types of things to get there. And then once you figure out how to weave around that type of stuff, then by the end, you'll know how to deal with all these types of things. I think if you haven't experienced this already, this is definitely something that's you're going to have to experience. But it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. I think it's going to be one of those hot, lusty type relationships where it's kind of your your head is overruling your heart. Or is it the heart ruling over the head? Heart ruling over the head. You know what I mean? Like you're not fully thinking everything through because you're just like, yeah, this is hot. This is hot and I like it. It feels good. But, huh? Yeah, I mean, I feel like whatever this is going to be a lot to balance. I think it's going to be a lot to balance. I think it's going to be not all bad though. You know what I mean? You can't go in it thinking like, "Oh my god, this is a disaster." I don't see that being all quite a disaster. I think that things are going to be tested for you. I think things are going to be tested for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotions that are going to need to be balanced out between both parties. And I think that is going to be something you got to learn from, you know. And I think that it's very, you know, you know, is this a soulmate connection? Probably not, but I think this is the next step that has to be taken. Let's see. Oh, you're going all in with fire ablazing here. You're going all in. You're going all in into this. Very quickly. This is very, very quick. This is something that's happening very, very quick. Where are we coming out of this? We're not asking for much. What do we look like? I feel like this is coming out of nowhere. This is coming out of nowhere. Like, I'm getting the sense of wherever you're looking, it's not going to be there. I don't know how exactly to express that. But, you know, if you're thinking that it's something that's going to come from your neighbor or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's not where I expected. It's coming in full ablaze here. And that could be that first fiery connection here. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming in hot here. I know, right? It's just giving me more about this connection. You know, I'm seeing some type of get together. Now, I don't think I'm seeing, I don't know if it's some type of place of worship or maybe a regular spot that you go to and you really just haven't talked to this person yet. I'm seeing celebrations, I'm seeing place of worship. That doesn't necessarily mean church or anything like that. I mean, it can mean, huh?
A bar.
No, not a bar. This is not a bar. The bars are closed anyway.
Place of worship.
Who's going to a, well, I guess somebody could worship a bar, but this is more like, think like community center, like a place where a lot of different people come together. Like, not necessarily like it's a public place, but it's celebrating. Sorry, we're all ridiculous over here. It's a place of celebrating. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that doesn't really narrow it down too much, but it's not going to be an online thing. It's not going to be, it doesn't feel like it's a neighbor. That is the biggest question. Do you already know this person? Like, that is the biggest question. Do we already know this person? Do we already know this person? Okay, that doesn't give me everything. do you already know this person? I mean, I get yes and two yeses. I feel like this is somebody you might know, but isn't like close with. Like I said, I feel like this connection is going to come out of nowhere, like completely not expecting this type of connection. So, I mean, this could be somebody that you've seen. Yeah, you know what I mean? It could be somebody that you've met through friends, somebody that is a short acquaintance, which is, somebody you've seen one time or two times in your life. You know what I mean? So, and see, and since we mentioned your friend, the broken glass foretells ill luck for years, if not near, but a distant death of a friend. So once again, the friend situation is being popped up here. I know we're not talking about that, but I just wanted to point that out real quick because if I didn't, that was going to bother me. So whatever's going on in that friendship, that separate, that whole separate thing, I feel like that's very important here for you in your own personal life, aside from whatever this other relationship piece is. But I just thought you'd be, aware that this definitely is very important. The situation or whatever's going on is here being pointed out for a reason. But, I feel like, yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was completely separate. But yeah, I mean, whoever this person is, I feel like I think it's supposed to be a surprise. I feel like this connection is supposed to be a surprise to you. I don't think it's something that you're supposed to exactly fully know every single little detail, but just know that it's definitely a person you've met. It could have been somebody from years ago. It could be anybody, but it's definitely, it's going to come out randomly. It's going to be a surprise. I think this connection is going to be a surprise to you. Let me give you some little guidance here for the evening. Thank you for liking and subbing. This is actually my last read for the night, but if you pop on when when I come on next, just remind me and I'll get to you first. But that's the point of life. The whole point of life is, not knowing everything. Not knowing everything. Let me quick guidance for you. A little guidance for you. A little guidance for you. A little guidance. My book. Sun and Leo. A time of celebration and success and joy. I don't remember all of these, what they all say, but family and friends will prove to be helpful with you if you help them. Create a I am tired. Create a network of support. Abundance in life will come your way if you believe that at will. Finances can improve. Believe in yourself and the fact that the universe, I really can't read right now. Oh my god, I'm tired. Where was I? Believe in yourself and the fact that the universe supports you, and first of all, everything will fall into place. Generate joy and happiness, and this will become your reality. Yeah, it's 2:25 here. I'm, I'm starting to lose it. But I hope that was a little bit of like, some insight for you just in general, you know. It looks like connecting with friends and family and just having a good enjoyment time, good I can't see it. I'm losing it. Having a good time, celebrating, having fun, everything for you, I think definitely is, for now is something to look forward to. So, thanks so much for joining me tonight. Cheryl, I am done for the night, my dear. I will be on soon. If you come into my next live, and let me know. I will try to get to you first. I am beat for the night. Yeah, and that's the thing is like school will, with this, it's telling you take a break. You know what I mean? Like have some fun a little bit. Don't get too crazy over there. Where on the East Coast are you? Because I'm on the East Coast too. Everything's closed here. We can't do anything. It sucks. I know, it sucks. I mean, we can go camping, but it's too cold for that shit. Oh, Florida. Yeah. Wait, that's East Coast?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Florida's the outside of the
I think East, I think up here, I'm in Vermont. I think East, I think all those.
Opposites of the country.
Yeah, very complete opposite.
1,800 miles away.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, enjoy the warm weather because it's cold as shit up here right now. Well, it's not that cold. What is it today? Today was like 43, maybe? Something like that. Vermont is where? It's right next to New York. Between New Hampshire and New York. If you're a Democrat, you know where Vermont is. Right? Well, that's Bernie Sanders' fault. No, it's fine. No, it's so common. Nobody knows where Vermont is. We're like, it's so common. It's the gay capital. It's not the gay capital. No, it's not. Okay, well, Oh no, seriously. Like everybody's like, where's that? I'm like, it's next to New York because everybody you got it right. I'm in the America. Right out of America. We're all rednecks up in here. Kind of. Not everybody, but exactly. America. So much white trash up here. It's ridiculous. It is what it is. But I'm getting off here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for letting me channel your spirit guides this evening. And have a good night.